Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Devil's Cellar. My name is Rodrigo Raquio, and I'm here to introduce you to another classic video games of all times. Tonight, we are covering season number 7, episode number 14 of the Devil's Cellar classic video games. And of course, this video game that I'm gonna play for you guys tonight is actually something that I got to thank so much to my mother for this. Today, my mother turned 70 years old. By the time that actually I got the opportunity to play the video game Miss Pac-Man, it was back in, I would say, in 1985, because of her actually, because she admired that video game so much. So basically, I decided to actually pay rendition to her and thanking her so much for everything, for what she did to me, for raising me in the whole video game culture along with my brothers and father. And basically, this is a picture of her that I always keep with me, and this is actually when she was only 17 years old. So my mother today turned 70 years old, and believe it or not, probably she still plays Pac-Man back home in Chile. So I want to wish her a happy birthday, a feliz cumpleaños to her, because she's so much deserving for everything that I've been doing. It's actually, she has been one of the main influencers in my life, for many among other people that I come across in my life, basically for the activities that I do nowadays, right? So I want to say that this video game is going for her, and of course the entire family here from Canada, we want to dedicate this to my mother located in Chile right now. So let's see, we're gonna go and activate the video game right now. Now, one thing about Miss Pac-Man, as you guys probably remember so well, the cool thing about it was that Miss Pac-Man was very actually something that anybody could play. So it was super simple. You just use the controller to control the player, right? And the thing is, to control the character Miss Pac-Man, and it would be super simple. Kind of kids, adults, anybody would have the opportunity to play it. And this great video game that got released back in 1981, of course, it's a continuation of the original video game Pac-Man that was released back in 1980, yeah, I would say, yeah, for sure, yeah, it better be the right year. Okay, anyways, I just want to make sure that I don't like to make mistakes like that or anything. So what happens is, in regards to this video game, it was something that super simple to use, right? And I think anybody would be able to give the good handle to it, especially for people that would never had the opportunity to play video games before. Some people, they say, oh no, I don't play video games because I don't know how to play them. Simple as that. You just share the joystick with them and you tell them, hey, this is how you have to control it. Just follow the arrows, and pretty much it's a starting for beginners. This is a great video game to start with, right? Either Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. This is what actually it was entertainment for the entire family. So let's go and play the video game. I haven't played it actually many years, but let's see actually how it's looking like. Well, I'm gonna put a bunch of credits in case of anything, because it's so easy to do it nowadays. And there we go. I always keep those for the end, right? And here we go. Oh! There we go. Where's the cherry? No cherry. Oh, boo. Oh, I better get it. Oh, no. No. What? Oh, what the hell? Why did I do that for? I was trying to go all the way up, and I didn't. Boo. It's not the same when you're using the arcade controller or you're using the Atari joystick. See, I kind of more grew up in the generation of the Atari joystick, and it was way easier for me to control compared to this. I don't know why, but I will get the handle of it. Ooh. And there we go. Okay, so this is gonna be the heavy part. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is it gonna... No, it's not going. It's going this way. Oh! I really damn suck at this. This is what happens for not playing for so many years. Ooh. And there we go. That was one of them. Oh, one thing I didn't tell you guys, just in case. You see this t-shirt that I'm wearing right now? My mother is so fucking cool. Like, I was only 17 years old and I spotted this t-shirt in a metal shop, like a t-shirt shop of in Chile, of my native city. And the thing is, I told my mother about it, and I was from the band Cellar, and she went to get it for me in the next few days. So that was one of the coolest things. Actually, I got great memories from my mother. And the thing is, at the time, even though that she was opposing to the whole idea that I was going to become a metalhead, and she actually had fun with it, because she said, oh, well, like, kind of, music is music and taste are taste. So she decided to get me a Slayer t-shirt at that time, right? So, like, that was one of the coolest things I ever gotten from her, and I still have it. I'm wearing it today as a tribute for her, basically, right? So the cool thing about it is I like the reflection of it, because since I use the green background, right, like in order to display my video games, and you see all the flames like going in between, right? So and yeah, it's a very hot day today anyway, so I'm sweating a lot, so it makes sense totally why I have so much fire around me. Yeah, I'm pretty much surrounded. I'm in flames right now. Oh my god. Yeah, my mother does better at this video game, like kind of than me, for sure. She would always collect more points than me. I wouldn't go farther than level 4, I would say. Probably I still not go any farther than that, because I suck at it, as you can see, right? So, but it's alright. Not bad, not bad. One more. Oh, kind of screw it up there. I should have given me more time to it. And there we go. So yeah, this game was so extremely popular. Like, come on, like there was things for everything. Like even cartoons, toys, like albums, like music, anything, like whatever you could find about Pac-Man, like it was right there. Oh shit, do I have to start over again? So actually it doesn't give you a chance to continue, doesn't give you a countdown at all. So I wonder how that person did, whoever like beat the game, like a kind of course probably they had to wear diapers because like of the many hours of gameplay they had to put into it. Of course, it would be so much like that they had to go through in order to see the ending of the game. Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go again. I know probably some of you are saying like, what? He's playing Miss Pac-Man, what the hell? Like, he usually plays violent fighting video games and stuff like that. Like, no, there are times actually I like to play something different, right? I like this kind of a cute animation from the 80s video games too, right? So like a kind of if you ask my girlfriend actually to Suji, like she sees me watching compilations of video games from the 80s, and she gets quite surprised sometimes of some of the things that I come across, and I show her and I say, hey, I used to play that game when I was a kid and stuff like that. Like it's still pretty awesome. It's still really nice and fresh, and it doesn't actually like get old at all. So you guys can watch me lose for now, right? In this video game, because I really suck ass at it. See, like I know as good as I used to be before, because I used to play it a lot, but I would play more the Atari version that I had actually on the Atari XE, which it was actually much better than the one of the other Atari version that probably you guys came across that actually was so expensive and it looked like crap, right? Like there were so many games that there were imitations of this one, right? Like that they would try to imitate whatever like they would come across on the arcades, but in order to bring it to the console ports, it wouldn't be the same quality. Oh, that's bad. No. Why I didn't continue there? I had the chance to just not turn. But no, I carry on anyways. You know that, right? Yeah. There you go. By the way, I feel so good today. I went to the chiropractor. He really cracked my back really good, and the way I'm standing right now is I feel like I don't feel tired or anything. I feel like very relaxed. I'm pretty hot right now, like a kind of the how much of sweat I'm being carrying around, right? And I don't want to take my shirt off because I don't expect donations from people or anything like that, right? Yeah, right, you cheap bastards. No, just kidding. You guys are not cheap. What it is that we're going through economic crisis and nobody has any money like to give to anybody. So either way, what it is one thing that I was watching today actually about the people who are streamers and stuff like that. It's kind of like came across some videos on YouTube in regards like of how some people they ask for money for their viewers in order like to play video games and all of that. But at the same time, it's like a kind of what I came to a realization is that the people who are playing video games, they shouldn't be asking for anything really. Like we should be just be providing the entertainment, going with no expectations. And that's exactly like one thing that kind of I got to understand much more nowadays. Like when it comes to the streaming of video games, I'm not here like to really make money. Like I just want to play my games, but I want to share it with someone else here because like I got nobody to play with right at the moment. And the thing is, talking about video games for me is it's like talking about music, right? Like about any metal music or stuff like that, or other styles of music that I enjoy so much. What the hell was that? Oh my god! Like I couldn't believe it. I didn't make it in time. Anyways, but kind of I do this for fun. I don't do it for living a lifestyle or anything like that. I don't think I will be able to do it because it requires a lot of commitment, and I know the type of person who will spend more than an hour or 2 hours, maximum 3 hours playing a video game, right? And then I wouldn't play another video game in the next few days, kind of thing, because I don't play video games every day, and I'm not a kid anymore, right? Like kind of before when I was younger, I had the opportunity to play video games a lot. But also, I wouldn't be idiotic about it, like of rooting myself to the seat in order, like to kind of accomplish something that I enjoy so much. I would rather like to be doing any other kind of activities, right? Like so, either sports, go for a walk, ride your bicycle, or whatever thing, play basketball, or whatever. And whatever thing comes to mind, right? But hey, what the hell happened? No, come back. I don't know why I did that. I probably lost some kind of connection or something. Oh, there. Oh, shit. That was close. But the thing that I'm talking to you guys about was like there were some people actually that they were kind of making their fans, viewers, like a little bit ashamed of themselves because of the whole economic crisis going on, and the whole pandemic, I would say, right? And how like people they were not giving donations to them for hosting the video games and stuff, right? And the thing is, to be honest with you, I noticed like it was more in the case of girls actually that they do such thing. It's not really the man, really, because we men are, you know, like a kind of a plain and simple. We just want to play the video game. You know, we're not here for the pose. You know, we're more about the core, like that we want to get things like done, really. And it's nothing like against a woman playing video games or anything like that. But I noticed like there were a few of them like that I was checking out their videos, especially via Twitch. That all they do is basically they can suck at playing the video game, and basically they get paid like lots of money just because they show a little bit of cleavage here and there, right? And yeah, if I had to show cleavage, what you gonna see? Like only few hairs that basically like I have, because I don't have a hairy chest. And it made me think, like, I go, wow, like, is this what actually the culture became? Like, really, like, the whole thing about playing video games, it's like about, like, performing certain stuff, like a kind of a more sexual temptation, if it would be, right? I shouldn't be talking about this kind of things, but, like, while doing my gameplay, but I think I have, because I'm not sure exactly what everybody else thinks about such thing, right? And everybody has a different opinion about it. Like, I'm not against it about the whole thing. Like, I mean, if you are a sucker and you wanna pay $5, like, to people, like, just to basically expose themselves or do, like, stupid things on it, like, sure, go ahead. Like, that's your money, right? But at the same time, like, it was a little bit annoying, the video that I saw today from this video game streamer, and I would totally dislike it to be that kind of person, right? That they're expecting something and they don't really. They're just there. They're just posing. Like, they don't do anything interesting, right? Nothing else than just either continuously losing at the game, probably just like me, right? Like the way I'm doing it right now. But it's just it doesn't become more about the fun of loving video games anymore. It becomes about other things, and that's a little bit. That doesn't make it loses the sense of what initially this is about. Uy. Oh my god. Damn. God damn it. Oh, another reason I forgot, like, to mention why my mother liked this version much better. It was because, like, how Miss Pac-Man has, like, this little cute, you know, like, a thing on her hair, on her head, right? And that's the reason why she would play with it, like, this video game much more than the regular Pac-Man video game. So, yeah. Oh, god damn it. No, and they turn too fast. Ah, missed the pretzel. There. Oh, no, that was close. Ah, there. Fuck off, really? Oh my god. No, no, fuck, god damn it. That's very nerve-wracking. Like, do you guys play Pac-Man at all? I'm wondering, like, if any of you, like, at least give it a try or a shout to it, right? Me being cranky pants sometimes is quite hilarious. Like, just rewatching myself doing it. Let's give it another try. What the hell no? I usually go to a maximum of a half hour, like doing an episode, right? But in this case, what I said, because you know, I got the chance to speak to my mother earlier, and she's in good health. Basically, I'm super happy about that, especially for being 70 years old. The only thing is she had, like, some problems with her knees. Recently, she went through a surgery, right? And she's kind of getting the bill in a way, if you're saying, like, it kind of when you start getting diagnosed with different problems, you know, like you don't have the same strength physically and all of that. So basically, I would say, like, a kind of that's part of like what everybody goes through on the process of growing older, right? So that's one of the reasons why I had to go to the chiropractor myself, because even that I'm close to turning, like, 40 years old, where I'm 39 right now, like, well, no, I'm 38, I'm gonna turn 39 actually the next month, and I'm starting getting concerned already, right? Like, so kind of I'm doing all these medical checkups, making sure that actually, like, everything's going fine with me, that I don't have, like, any sort of problem at all, right? Like, especially one of the biggest crazy conditions are out there. They're like a cancer or things like that, right? And I don't want to actually be facing such things because one way or the other, I try my best to take care of myself personally. But you know, not everything goes according to the plan, right? Like, I mean, the one above has a different plan, you know, if you believe in it or not. I mean, we all got something to believe in. But the thing is, realistically, not to be a downer or anything like that, I'm coming to that point of age, like, that I want to actually make sure that everything goes smooth, like, when I'm about to reach my 40s. So, like, I'm taking care of myself in that part, taking care of my own family, the close ones, and all of that. And hopefully that can happen, like, go well as I wish, because I want the best for everyone who is actually close to me. So that's why it means so much, like, to do such things in order to provide an example as well to others, that they can be able to do something similar if they want to, right? If they really care about their relatives, right? So having my mother from the distance, in a way, like, is hard, especially no matter how grown of a man I am, like, now, like, you know, being 38, turning 39. It's not like something easy, I think, for anybody, especially, like, when it comes, like, to the process of losing someone, like a relative or something. You guys are aware, actually, that I lost my father back at the age of 15 when I was back in 1996. I was 15 years old, and basically he passed away, like, at a very young age. I would say he was only like 57 years old. And yeah, like, kind of things, like, he got the bill a little bit much earlier than everyone else, right? So that really sucks. You know, it's a process of suffering. And why am I talking about this? Is because the history of video games, I always show to each one of you, like, it has a lot of connection to my family. Like, I was taken to the video game arcades at the age of 3, like, by my older brothers to go and play video games. And I don't think everybody had the same opportunity before. So I started at a very young age to play video games. And it's a very important thing that actually I grew up with, the same with music and all of that. So I'm always thankful about the different things that I came across and I started to learn in the process, right? Because this is what have made of me, like, the personality I carry, like, the beliefs I have. And, you know, sometimes, like, it goes out of the norm than the regular society expects you to be like. So few of us, we do things differently, and that's something that accounts a lot to display your uniqueness and your how genuine you are. And many times, like, we are surrounded by followers out there, but you cannot blame them too, because some of them, like, they have a different experience in life, and sometimes they don't have, like, some greater influencers out there that probably they told them just to do what they really want on their own terms. So that's me, basically. Like, until this day, like, to play a game that actually was loved by many, like, I don't have a problem with that. Actually, I'm enjoying the game big time. Just, like, every time I'm playing it, like, it brings me more memories from my childhood. Wee. It's like I don't even pass the Act 3 when it changes the map to a different color, to the blue one, right? It's only the second level. And yeah, I remember the maximum I got on this video game, it was up to, like, oh, that was a lucky one. The maximum level I got to, it was I would say, yeah, the 5th one. That was it. Like, so I would pass up to, like, Act 2, and I will die in the first level of it. So I don't know why exactly like it will continue out of it, right? Of course, there are people out there that they record themselves like playing it perfectly, but get to know like how many hours they spend actually like practicing and practicing and practicing this video game, like just to get like through the entire thing, like to see what's in the next thing or what's beyond just playing the game and trying to conquer it, like see the end of it. Whoa. Oh, I missed the cantaloupe. I don't know, is that a cantaloupe actually? Like... Ah, god damn it. That was close. Whoa, oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was a close one. Oh. Whoa. Woo! Alright, so I got an extra life and then there comes the pretzel. No, I'm not gonna be able to get it. Screw that. Oh. Oh! No! Shouldn't have gone that way. I should have actually like turned around or something. Ugh! Ugh. Kind of sometimes when I'm controlling this, like it just goes like all the way up, right? So it's kind of hard to stop. I don't think it's a problem with the joystick. It's just like the way it's handled on the game itself, the mechanics of it, right? But anyways, like this was actually just a little gameplay that I wanted to do for this video game. Hopefully you guys like have the opportunity. I don't know, like it brings me a lot of memory from my childhood. It almost brought a tear out of me, of course, like because as I was mentioning, talking about the whole relation that when you have like things that you're exposed to and it's dedicated to the whole family. I mean, not necessarily everything has to be like at a certain thing. There's video games for everybody, and anybody is capable of playing a video game. And actually, I was really proud of my mother when she was playing video games with me, because I didn't think that my mother enjoyed video games. Like you would think, oh, this is only for young people. No. Actually, the adults, they love playing Pac-Man, and even you can ask your parents if you want. Actually, they might tell you some stories about the time when Pac-Man came out, right? It's the same with Pong or anything else like that came along the process, on the whole evolution of video games, right? So once again, I want to thanks everybody actually for greeting to my mother via Facebook, again, for the post that I made, like of a recent picture of her. Everybody was kind of giving hearts and likes and all of that, like a thumbs up. And the thing is, I really appreciate that. I was talking to my mother earlier, and she was really happy. It was a very nice and overwhelming, the whole greetings she was getting from everybody, especially from friends of mine that actually never got to meet her before, but at least they have a portrayal of how much of a wonderful woman she is. And at the same time, I want to say what is I'm coming to a conclusion very soon, with the last episode, the Devil Cellar Classic Video Games. Not just that, but actually I'm gonna be broadcasting it tomorrow evening, because it's also Suji's birthday. Suji is the love of my life, and actually she is gonna be having a dedicated video game that I'm gonna choose sometime tonight or during the day. And I want to basically broadcast that, and I'm gonna basically get her to show up on the camera here so she can actually talk to you guys. And of course, many of you know who she is. We have been together for close to 7 years together. And I want to actually for her dedicate the final episode of the season number 7 of the Devil Cellar Classic Video Games, right? So I'm gonna choose a very cute video game, especially it's gonna be a classic and all be a goodie. And yeah, what is today? I feel really good because kind of having the two loves of my life, having their birthday next to each other, is something really cool, right? And yeah, it's super exciting, the whole thing, we had a wonderful day today and together, and then we got to talk to my mother to greet her from the distance. And yeah, what else can I say? Happy birthday to both of them. This is awesome. Suji's turning 38 actually. Wow. So I'm 38, she's turning 38, but for 1 month, basically, we're gonna have the same age, which is pretty cool. Anyways, this was a season number 7, episode number 14 of the Devil Cellar Classic Video Games. Thank you so much for watching. What I say, like and subscribe. If you have any questions in regards to video games or things like that about consoles or games or joysticks, anything, accessories or whatever, anything like that, I have a few people actually that I want to thank them for sending private messages saying, "Hey man, like how's it going? Do you know about this piece of accessory for Nintendo or for whatever, like a console that is out there?" And I say, yeah, sure, let me find out some information. I enjoy actually finding information about video games because there's something new and creative that for me, probably even if I didn't have the opportunity of experiencing it before, at least it results to be like a very like brand new to me, because probably before I didn't have the chance to have it. But by seeing others like that explain you the whole thing, how it works and all of that, like it's quite amazing. So I'm being basing my life basically, like especially the latter years, like studying a lot of things, doing research in so many things. I don't know. I got a crazy mind that's very like expandable. Like it's I expanded so much on the sense that I'm always like into investigating new things, so I can be able to have more knowledge about it, right? And explain to others who show certain common interests to share it as well, right? So thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Stay heavy, stay metal. Talk to you later. And yeah, I really love this shirt so much. Imagine having it for about 21 years already, like with me. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking awesome, especially when your mother gives you a Slayer shirt. That's even better, Even if she was really against the whole thing that I was into metal music, but that was in the early years, right? Later on, she didn't mind it at all, but my mom got this for me, so this is freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Be well, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.